Good morning. Welcome to Showbiz here on the AM show. In our stories this morning, this year seems to be a good one for dancehall act Stonebwoy as he goes down in history as the first Ghanaian to mount up the Reggae Sumfest stage in Jamaica. The musician thrilled his Jamaican audience with hits from his latest album, Epistles of Mama.
Physically I'm better than them. Lyrically I'm sharper than them. None of them can tell the apple of the
Stonebwoy made history again on Friday night in Jamaica as the first Ghanaian musician to rock the Reggae Sumfest stage in Montego Bay. With a well-planned and well-executed concept, Stonebwoy left many Jamaicans and media mesmerized with his live band set on the night. He introduced himself with his major hit song Hero, with his protege Kelvin Boy backing him up on stage. He then took time to properly introduce himself to the masses who perhaps were watching him for the first time. He gave props to his country Ghana, Africa and all necessary affiliates before treating the crowd to his next song, Bawa Saba. The cracker moment of his performance was when he used Bob Marley for an amazing freestyle. He introduced Kay Cornell on stage for a duet. They performed Balance, a new single on which Kay Cornell featured Stonebwoy, produced by Money Beats, a Ghanaian producer. Stonebwoy came back to his own catalogue and performed Mighty Lily, and then ended it with his award-winning song Go Higher. Stonebwoy's performance lasted for 15 minutes, even more than some Jamaican artists who graced the stage. Reggae Sumfest 2018 MCs have described Stonebwoy as the next promising global icon, walking the steps of Buju Banton and Shabaranks. Zip FM, one of the huge Caribbean radio stations, on their official Instagram page wrote, Stonebwoy did his first performance in Jamaica, and he proved himself as a competent performer as he was able to captivate the patrons. Stonebwoy returns to Europe this week. He plays in Italy on July 28th at the Reset Club.
Still on reggae and dancehall act Grams Morgan says the rivalry between Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale is good for show business. The two dancehall acts who are signed on the same record label occasionally come at each other with their fans wading into the fray. The musician, however, cautions the two not to go beyond a certain limit such that their families are not affected.
The bit that I do know about, they are young, they are competitive, which is good for the spirit of music, but I advise them to be careful in what they promote because soon they will have children, and even Stonebwoy, he has a child now, and so they have to be wise and think about their future. But the competitiveness it's good, you know, it's good for the industry and the development of their spirits to see. It's like sports. You know, the Ghana All-Stars, you know, they have to, when they play the other thing, we play to win. So I think Shatta Wale, he's playing to win, and I think Stonebwoy is playing to win, and many of the other artists, because it's not only Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, there are many other artists in Ghana as well. And like I say, it's good for the industry, but they also have to be careful of knowing that they have a voice that children are listening to, and be careful how they present dancehall music and reggae music, because the foundation has been laid. And if you listen to the artists that have put out, if we study the history, you would never hear Bob Marley say certain disrespectful lyrics to women and certain disrespectful lyrics to influence, you know, not even colleagues, because people know it as common knowledge that Bob Marley and Peter Tosh had little, but they didn't go to that point. Bounty Killer and Beenie Man have feud, but they never went to fighting, and I don't think it will ever go there with any of the artists in Ghana.
All right.
Yep.
So Grams Morgan there, Stonebwoy earlier.
We know that R. Kelly has also been talking about all the accusations, the sexual accusations.
Yes, in a song, in a 19-minute song. We'll bring that one to you later on.
Okay, all right. So Becky will be on later on at midday with a lot more entertainment, but as always, just log on to myjohnline.com, click the entertainment page, and read some more. Just before we go, we want to remind you that JoyNews Western World Properties presenting the 2018 Habitat Fairs, brought you in collaboration with MNC Properties. The fair brings together finance houses, construction firms, real estate developers, dealers in furnishing, and a lot more. The event kickstarts Saturday, August 4 to Sunday, August 5, 2018, with the first mini Habitat Fair clinic at the Achimota Mall. It's from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. And then the second clinic, the West Hills Mall, from Saturday, August 18 to Sunday, August 19, 2018, also from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The JoyNews Western World Properties Habitat Fair 2018 is brought to you by Western World Properties. Live your true comfort. MNC Properties, a choice of class, elegant homes, and general construction where you live your dream. And Fortune City Estates, our house, our fortune. This year's Habitat Fair is on the theme affordable housing for all. Make sure that you're a part of it. And that's it for our show. We will see you, God willing, tomorrow, Wednesday. Take care of what is beautiful.